How's it going, guys? Got a review here of the Troy-Bilt Pony riding mower, and got it for $9.99, of course, plus tax. So this is the basic model. It's I would assume it's just an MTD, just like anything else. You know, just says Troy-Bilt on it, but whatever. It is 42 inch cut, 2 blade, and has a 15.5 horsepower, and I think it is 500cc. Yeah, 500cc. Which is kind of funny how this goes. Like, I bought a brand new mower years back, but you know, every time you go to get another one, or you know, as time goes on, they keep getting bigger and bigger motors on, and it's still the same transaxle and same width of cut, basically. Head, you know, but it's, you know, it got bigger motor. I can say I can go full speed in the field, the open field, and it doesn't miss anything. So whereas I bought a new one back in like '99, and it was probably the same width of cut, but I think it had like a 12 and a half, maybe a 14 horse, and I couldn't go full speed with it without missing stuff. So maybe more horsepower is good, I don't know. But you engage the blade, this lever here, it goes all the way down. And one thing I do feel kind of funny about it is it sits high. I feel like I'm sitting too high on it, but I suppose maybe it's just something to get used to. The seat is adjustable. Basically, you just take this little wing nut off, move it down here, you know, and the whole, you know, these slide. So somebody with short legs could move it up. Looks like it uses a standard size battery, which there's one outside here that somehow uses this real skinny battery. Never seen it before. But I thought I'd mention it. It does seem to use a normal size lawn tractor battery. Deck height is right here. And I don't know, I might start mowing it at the top notch just so that I don't run the deck into the ground anywhere out here. I'm just mowing a field, so just keeping it mowed is great. You know, there's no point in mowing it real low. Just having it all one level is nice for me. Keeps it from getting all briared up. Grass level on the second setting it's on, it's probably a little taller than what you want in town, you know, but beats dragging the deck. That's what destroyed my last tractor, is the deck running into the ground. Hopefully, since I got the place, I've mowed with junky tractors. I'm kind of hoping that maybe those tractors kind of shave things off enough for something decent. It's a shift on the go. So, you know, all you have is just this lever here for forward, neutral, and reverse. It feels kind of funny to me because it is on the wrong. I'm used to the speed or switching it on that side, but once again, it's probably just a thing to get used to. The deck height's right here, and pretty much I just run it in the fullest speed because your brake is also a link to your variables. So all you got to do is just hold the pedal, you know, push the pedal to slow down and let it out to speed up. So I just put it on the fastest setting and kind of just control my speed with that pedal. It uses a different key. Let me get it out here. I always kept a lawn tractor key on my key ring, which would be right here, because they all seem to be the same and you have your keys on you all the time. You know, you need a lawn tractor key, right there it is, but they did change it out. You see, it's that style now. I'm not sure if that notch right there means it can only go in one way or not. Stick it in here once. Okay, it turns on, I flip it over, and it turns on. So I don't know what that little notch is for, but it doesn't really seem to be matter which way it goes in. There's a little bit of a shot of the motor. And when I first got it, I just put gas in it. I checked the oil, make sure there was some oil in it, but just put gas in it, and it was somewhere at half throttle. I did not choke it, and it started right up. And the choke is on the throttle. You just put it full forward, and it chokes it. It doesn't have a separate linkage. And here's a front view. Kind of looks like a modern day truck or something from the front. One thing I also thought was kind of funny is it's really positive on the front. Somebody here actually pointed it out when I was driving around with it mowing. And it seems more positive on one side than the other. So I thought that was kind of cheesy. You know, they make these things mass production. You think that they would have it, you know, the angles and everything down to press them all out the same, but it's kind of funny looking from the front. More positive on this side than that. But it is the cheaper model, so, you know. See if we can fire it up here. I disconnected the reverse switch so that I could mow in reverse, and I also did away with the seat. Basically, you just unplug them. So, like, I don't know, my wife got on here and I was concerned that she's gonna get hurt on it. I just plug it back in. I prefer not to have it. Let's see, we're in neutral. See if it fires up without choking. There you go. Fired up pretty nice. I don't think the last new one I had, even on a hot day, you had to choke it. But I think that's what I got for. Oh, I got something else I have to mention. It came with this little bracket that holds this up, and I prefer to have this up. I really don't like how this is open like this. I'd rather just have like a hole in the side. And then I most generally just took these off so that you can get close to stuff on both sides of the tractor. You don't have this thing hanging off. But when I picked it up, it had this little bracket in here. It says remove after removing from the skid, like the shipping skid. And it just comes out. But I seen that, I'm just like, wow, that'll just work perfect. Can't get it in there by one hand, but you know, that'll work perfect holding this up. It keeps it from blowing back in my face, but yet it holds it up. And so I'm gonna probably run that little bracket in there until I lose it. But well, I think that's all I got for this guy. I think I might change that seat out to a higher back. I already had the seat off, and I had one of them John Deere seats, you know, like this guy here. And I'm gonna have to like make mounts and brackets and stuff to make it fit on there. And I felt like I was getting dumped off. That's another thing. I had that seat off, had the John Deere seat on, and I felt like it was leaning this way, so I don't know what I'm going to do about it. But I kind of like the higher back seats. Well, I guess I'll catch you guys later.